Good morning. It's Nancy today. Well, nice to see you again. How you been? Haven't made videos for a while. I had so many, I've been uploading them, and now I've got them all uploaded except one. But by the time this one might come published tomorrow or the next day. 3 days maybe. Anyway, I'm trying to publish one a day. And what time is best? If I publish it at 7 in the morning or 7:30 or 8 o'clock, what's the best time for you? If you want to see a video, when would you like them published? I find that it's the people on Facebook that seem to watch them, but I'm not sure if that's true either. I'm not sure who watches them. YouTube would like to tell you who they think watches them. Oh well. Okay, so here I am down at the iceberg pond. Now, do you remember last year when I decided that this pond was like a bowl, and so I needed to be able to access it because it was like the water was way down in the bottom of the bowl, and so I had them open the side of the bowl up so we could get there, but it flooded. You see, because we have a waterfall. And so I put this barricade here just in case, or I had them put it there when the man was here. Do you remember that? Did I film that part? Don't know. Anyway, it'd be under the Moat Road stuff, or Upper Pond, or Iceberg Pond. Pond Lane. What is the name of this pond lane? This should be Iceberg Lane. Ha! Iceberg Lane. There's Kingfisher Lane, Iceberg Lane, and the Moat Road. And there's the island in the middle. See, there's the island over there. Anyway, so today I see, as it has gotten so big. Uh-oh, I'm hearing it more. It's digging under here now. I have barricaded that whole part, but it has moved over. I think the place to put the sand is on the inside, and it'll get stuck on the rocks that are there. Like that whole side up there, which is stones and stuff. Be nice if I had a shovel. I've been doing this with my hands. You see my gloves? There's my gloves. Dirty, dirty, dirty. Yeah, it looks pretty nice out here. It's pretty wet. It's, I think it's +2. So it's above freezing, 2 degrees above freezing. What's that, 34? 2 plus 2 is 4 plus 32, so it's 36 out here. Or 2 degrees Celsius. So you can learn Celsius. It's very simple. You have to get used to it. I never learned Celsius too much for the hot stuff. Because I grew up in Georgia where it was hot. And so I always knew the temperature in Fahrenheit, right? All those years, 20 years of being in the States, or 21, or whatever it is. You can see my work is not done. See, these two things were acting as rocks. So I pulled them out and tried to build this up like a beaver would. Because the beavers they'll put this top stuff down, like sod. Put the sod down. Now, it wouldn't do any good to put anything here because it'll wash away. The beavers have a good way. They stick the sticks going this way, and they line them up tightly, and then they pack every layer with mud and stones. I think it's going to make a hole under here now. You see that? Look at that dirty color. It's washing it out. Because I think the water is still coming down the waterfall, and that needs a place to get out. I made a boo-boo. Look at how the water is stuck to that tree. I really love fir trees. They're beautiful. I love the shade of of big leafy trees. It's really nice living in Canada. It's cooler. So your hot summers are not bad at all. I remember coming from Georgia to New York one summer to visit a cousin. And when I was in New York, I could not believe how mild it was, how cool, how much cooler it was in the summer than it was in Georgia. But I lived there. I didn't know that the world wasn't like that. I was just a young pup. So I've decided that age does not matter. It's a deeper understanding of it now. I think that we've always lived forever, and we always will live forever. So then our age is like a pinpoint in the middle of this very long line. And anywhere on that pinpoint, anywhere on that Earth life pinpoint, they're so close together. So I see my age in other people's faces. If I'm not with anybody, I'm just me. It's when I'm around younger people that I feel invisible, cast off because I'm old. And yet I'm not old. I'm just me. I'm still me. I'm still the same person that played in the woods behind my house when I was growing up, that chose a rock. This is my rock. And Becky had a different rock. This was her rock. We always sat there on those two spots. We must have been pretty little. It's pretty. Look at how high it is compared to this chair and the swing. I guess you noticed that right away, but I didn't notice that because I'm used to it. So I guess the swing will have to move back here in the summertime. And the chair, of course, there's another chair on that side. And it's nice to come down here and spend a little time. Retirement is great. Oh, the neighbors are tapping these trees now. He comes over with his tractor. I'm not sure which neighbor uses the green tank. I think it might be the one at the top, but the one across. He has a road up in there, and he taps all those trees. It's kind of neat. But I gave up sugar. I didn't give it up entirely, which is a problem because I have been having it. You know, having this flooded up here, if we can keep it there all summer, I don't know if we can because of the situation here, but if we can keep this water this high, then I could easily put my kayak in and go kayaking. But usually it's down in the pond, down in the main part. And then it's this shape, so you can't put your kayak on something. It'll shift and you step in it. Nice to see you again. So I think I'll do some more work on this. I think I'll take some of that bank over there with the stones, and I'll put the sod in, and you see, I did fill up some of this with sand, but it not in front of this, so this is where it's coming through. You see the way it's done, those two chairs up there are not, they're frozen in, so I can't move them. But I moved this one. This is the one I sit in when I watch the stream where it goes on further. Anyway, que sera, que sera. Talk to you later. Bye.